Hello and happy Tuesday. I am so excited to be coming to all of you with another marketing tip on how to grow your real estate business. Before we get into today's training, I want to remind all of you that the membership Grow, Nurture, Sell is open and available for enrollment. The cost is $97 per month, and it provides you with everything that you need to grow your database, nurture your leads, and sell more homes in 2021. The great thing is you're able to try the platform completely free for 5 days before you were ever charged. And every month you're provided with new social media content, new blog posts, and emails to nurture your leads. And then there's also content in there for lead magnets to be able to grow your database, training on how to optimize your profile, and so much more. So head over to the link in my bio if you're on Instagram, or click the link in the description below if you're on Facebook or YouTube for more information on Grow, Nurture, Sell. This week, I'm gonna really be focusing on why you've got to ditch that generic content when it comes to growing your real estate business. And I know what you're thinking. How can I sit here and tell you to ditch the generic content when I'm just pitching my membership business or platform? And here's the thing. Yes, in the membership, there is going to be that basic generic content, but I also have in there prompts on how you can start showcasing your business organically to be able to grow your leads and bring in new followers based on how you are different. And that's where I see a lot of real estate agents struggling. How do they stand out? How can they be different from the competition? And that's what we're going to talk about today. So when you're planning out the organic content that you want to share, I want you to think of these 3 types. The first is educational, the second is value add, and the third is inspirational. So let's go ahead and dive into each one and showcase how you can bring it out in your marketing and really start setting yourself apart. So let's talk about educational type content. This is the struggles that your primary client is facing. So if you work with home buyers, for example, I want you to start thinking of all the challenges that a home buyer might face. But don't just think of those general difficulties. Dive in as deep as you can. So what are some challenges that first-time home buyers face? What are challenges that a home buyer might face when it's a seller's market? What's a challenge that a buyer might face when it's a buyer's market? Sit and just start making a list of every challenge that you can think of that a buyer or seller might face. And really go back and start thinking about what are some challenges that maybe some of your past clients have had. Make a list, see how many you can come up with. And there's your educational content. But when you're planning out what to write, go a step farther. And when you're educating about what the problem is, how are you going to help them achieve it? How are you going to help them overcome that problem? And that's how you can add that extra value. But we're going to talk a little bit more about value in just a moment. So plan out your education. Think of how many different challenges you can think of. Just before I recorded this video, I even got on Google and put in challenges that a home buyer might face. And so many different blog posts came up that were challenges that a home buyer might face as a first-time home buyer, when it's a buyer's market. And these are coming up with examples, 5, 10, 15 in a post. So do a little bit of research and think of these different challenges and how you can help your followers overcome them. The next is value. How are you going to add value to their life? And there's a couple of different ways that you can do that. The first one I had already mentioned is how you can help them overcome the challenges and achieve their goals when you're talking about education. But also value add is what makes you different. So this is one place where you can start adding a few more of your stories. And then why do people love the community that you work in? So this is where you can start adding in a ton of value as a real estate agent, because you want to showcase that you are in the know for those communities that you service. I always tell real estate agents, while I understand you are willing to drive however far you want to work with the client, every agent probably has those top 3 to 5 cities that they really try to focus on and work in. So they're not spending time driving an hour across town to show a house and then an hour back to their office. So make a list of those communities and then start going into those communities and showing what makes them special. This is a great way to add value to your feed, whether it's through showcasing local businesses, restaurants, boutiques, coffee shops, interviewing people that work there, or even just walking through with your camera and pointing out some of the different features. It's a great way to add value. Don't forget about community events. I love showcasing community events and ways that people can get active in the community. I know it's been a little bit harder this year with COVID, but don't let it stop you from adding it back in once all of the community events have reopened. Lastly is inspiration. And this is where you can start bringing in your testimonials. When you're getting a testimonial, while you're gonna get a great quote from the family or the individual that you just helped, I want you to sit and think for a moment, what was something that you helped them overcome? Maybe it was something that was on the inspection report and you worked to negotiate a better solution than what most people would have done in the past. So showcase that, put in their quote, and then show the home that you helped them buy or sell. That way you can say, hey, look, this is a client of mine. This is the problem that we faced. This is how we overcame it. And now I helped them buy this house and save $3,000. I mean, who doesn't love saving money when it comes to buying a house? So those are some ways that you can stand out. I hope something in this video helped you come up with a few new ideas for your social media. Again, I'd love to see you on the inside of Grow, Nurture, Sell. Again, you can click the link in my bio on Instagram or in the description below if you're on Facebook or YouTube. Again, Grow, Nurture, Sell is everything you need to grow your database, nurture your leads, and sell more homes. I will be back next Tuesday with another marketing tip on how you as a real estate agent can grow your business.